stretching something, or if you keep doing some exercise, and you're trying to accomplish something, right? Stretch the muscle, but it keeps coming back, and you keep stretching it again, again, and again, and again. You're not going to win. So you need to say there must be some other reason why the muscle gets tight, and that should not be stretching and continuing. And so you need to stop. You need to, again, you need to find out why. The question is, what do you do? So if I was going to share something with you, if you would ask me, tell me one thing I can do on my own, that's going to help. And there's one thing you can do is to learn to breathe out dramatically. Not just in the yoga class, not just when I'm watching it, but all the time. I'm going to give you some handouts, which I asked Lana to put together, which has a lot of information about diaphragmatic breathing. But I also, there's enough interest in the club, I can spend an hour coaching you guys, the group, how to breathe diaphragmatically. Not just lying on your back or on your stomach, but in different positions, what's called developmental positions, so that you become comfortable with it, and as you practice it, it's going to become part of your life. So that would be a thing that I would want you to do. Let me see if I'm missing anything. I also was talking to Charles. He's in charge of personal trainer. And he liked my ideas. He was actually very excited I'm going to be talking to you guys. Because there's a lot of people they train that get hurt while they're training them. And so people spend time, money, effort, and it just all a big waste once they get hurt. So he was really excited about me talking to you guys. But I also wanted to organize, if there's again enough interest, to do a functional movement screening here in the club. It's not going to cost anything. I'll just kind of donate my time, and we can organize that. And then you can get the score, and then once I process the results, I can write out different exercises for participants, so that maybe we can have a follow-up session where we get together and I just teach you exercises that you need to do. That would be very helpful. I think that would make a difference. Because I couldn't do that when I used to practice in Chicago. I was not at that level. I was too busy treating people who couldn't walk or couldn't move. I can get to you before. That would make me happy. Is there any questions? Lana, how did they do? Tell me.
They need to ask questions, because if they don't ask questions, this means they didn't participate. That's my take. If I have students who don't ask questions, that means they checked out.
Well, I notice whenever I do the diaphragmatic breathing, whenever I'm in a position where I don't think I can go any further if I do that breathing, and it causes me to relax, and I'm able to push myself even more. What I was interested in is whenever you're talking about injury pain, I see so many people, not just at the gym, but say where they injure themselves, maybe their knee or their back, or as we get older, osteoporosis, osteoarthritis, or whatever comes in. And so we compensate, whenever we're exercising, we're compensating, and then that causes more injury.
That's exactly.
So how can we, when we're trying to work out, how can we prevent that compensation? How can we prevent hurting ourselves further?
So there are two parts. There's one, if you're already having, or they're already having pain, that they need what's called selective functional movement assessment. That's actually a test or an exam which can pinpoint what needs to be stretched, what needs to be strengthened, what needs to be retrained. Right? It's not something you can do on your own. nothing, even something I can look at you and you tell me this is the problem. I actually have to do the first layer of tests, and out of those, I actually have to go in very detailed kind of breakdown and find out why that happens. That's the first. If you don't have pain, let's just say you don't think you have any pain, then you need to do a functional movement screen. Those are the 7 movements that, like a squat, like a lunge, like a step, and 2 other ones. And they get graded, and that tells me, if let's say the person is what do you need to exercise and how. It's not, so the thing is, we don't want you to compensate. See, compensation is actually, your body says, I don't know what to do, she keeps working me, I better do something, so they start adjusting to it. But that's your last resort. The best way is to find out how your movement changed. And then if it's a clinical problem, it needs to be treated. If it's not a clinical problem, it needs to be retrained with exercise. And one of the things a person could learn is that if they understand that they're doing something that's not good for them, they actually stop doing it. Or if they know that one knee is weaker than the other and they know why, if they can even it out, even though it's not perfect, they're still better off. But that's what I would recommend. You know, doing through either one or the other, finding out. Otherwise, it's just a matter of time. They'll just turn, they'll just twist, and their knee, usually it becomes too flexible. Usually the knees get too much movement in them, and that's how they degenerate. Until it gets so bad that it stiffens up. That's what I would recommend. I think an ability to question things, to give yourself permission to question what you actually feel. I think that I find myself, at least, I found a healthy ability to question what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, and what other people questioning authority, what your doctor, question your therapist, it doesn't make sense. I find that kind of annoys me is that people go on automatic. They act right back politically correct. They don't question, how they feel. They don't question therapists, medicine, and I include, what chiropractors do, what regular doctors do. You just have to kind of own it. It's your life. There's no rehearsals. You just do it once. Once you're done, they put you out to pasture. And so owning it would be very important. I know I'm sharing some things with you because I know you have no way of knowing. But once you know it, or once you start sensing, then you need to say, okay, that makes sense to me, and you follow up. Because the opposite, the reverse of it is that you always at the mercy of somebody else. You always have to take somebody's word for it. And you always feel like somebody is kind of pushing your buttons. I'm all for self-reliance. That's fine. Lana?
Yes.